Hey, what's going on, Pastor Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Kansas Past Talk Patriots podcast. Here today on Tuesday, man. Ray, we got a lot of Patriots news to get into. Let me get my boy in here. What's going on with you, bro?
Hold on, with you.
Pretty good, man. We got a lot to get into tonight, man. First off, we got some coaching updates. I think we did interview two minority candidates today, Pepper Hamilton and Byron Leftwich. They said that Mike Vrabel's supposed to come in Thursday and
Yeah.
interview with the Patriots, so that's going to be big. I think Ben Johnson's going to do a Zoom interview sometime this week. Don't know when, but it could have already happened. They can't, with the line still being in the playoffs, they can't really interview him in person till a couple more weeks. First off, man, what are your expectations through these interviews or whatnot, and what are you looking to get from them, basically?
Well, uh, I seen what Chad Graff he posted earlier today that the page Robert Kraft he don't want to wait around and wait this out, sit around with the interviews. I mean, you see, they interviewed two people that haven't been coaching in the league for like a year or two for their head coaching job in person, so they can get the Rooney Rule over with. And all
Yeah,
of a sudden, you got Mike Vrabel coming in Thursday for now that you can they window is open to hire a head coach now, and you got Mike Vrabel coming in Thursday. So that tells me that I don't even think we even gonna make it to a Ben Johnson virtual interview because I heard
yeah. I don't. There's no way because I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, if they meeting with Vrabel sometime this week or whatnot, and then Ben Johnson, they're gonna meet with Vrabel Thursday. Ben Johnson probably he's gonna meet sometime this week. You really ain't you probably gonna have if unless Ben Johnson blows your way in the first one, you probably want to have another in-person interview, have him come out there. So that won't. I mean, the Lions they're gonna continue winning. I don't see them being a one and done team, and it look
that
like they're probably gonna play Minnesota if they beat the Rams or whatnot.
they
So they probably. I mean, assuming Detroit continues to win, you probably looking at another month because I think Detroit probably gonna represent the NFC in the Super
they
Bowl.
they
They
say
at least going to the NFC Championship game.
I heard that Ben Johnson can interview in person after the divisional round. So they say his virtual interview is between Thursday and through Saturday, and after the divisional round, if they make it past there, he can interview in person after the divisional round.
But see, that's the thing. I mean, but is Vrabel gonna wait 2 or 3 more weeks? Or
That's
you know, what I mean, is Vrabel gonna wait that long or whatnot? Because Vrabel's his seat is, I mean, his candidate list is getting hot. He already got the right. I don't know if he got the Raiders yet, but I know he got the Saints, the Jets. He's dead. I think the Bears want to talk to him. The Cowboy. They're probably gonna keep McCarthy. Who knows? So I mean, who the Saints? Like I just said the Saints. I mean, is he gonna wait? Oh, I mean, because at that point, if he's gonna wait it out, somebody ain't gonna get a job. I'm assuming then.
I would say like the only team I will watch out for with Vrabel if we wait around is either the Bears or the Raiders. The Raiders, even though they don't check all three boxes of what Vrabel want in his new team, I mean the Raiders got Tom Brady and in ownership now, and
That can sell Vrabel enough to come there. We know Josh McDaniels not going back there. But what if Vrabel hops on the phone and call McDaniels? He's seen how that just ended with McDaniels. Is Vrabel want to go there? I don't
But
think
they
Brady will have that much say over there or whatnot. I mean, he's a part owner, but I think Mark Davis is probably the full-time owner. So I don't. That's going to be interesting, man. How that works out. I don't. I think we're in the driver's seat. I think. I mean, my gut feel is. I was thinking about it. I would be happy with Vrabel, but I kind of got a good. I kind of want Ben Johnson, man, something fresh and new. You feel? I want something like different. Like I know Vrabel didn't coach up on the Belichick, or he didn't play. He played up on him, and he didn't know each other. But I think they're two totally different people. But you getting another former Patriot, another linebacker, another defensive guy, and then who's going to be your OC? You better get somebody that's not going to leave in a year. And that's going to be 3 straight years Drake may have a new OC, unless you get Josh McDaniels and he do good. Because we know Josh McDaniels ain't going nowhere. But Ben Johnson. I mean, with Ben Johnson, you don't have to worry about stressing and finding good gracious. You don't have LeBron. You don't have to stress and worry about finding a good OC or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because you know Ben Johnson is gonna be calling the plays.
right.
So I don't know, man. That's gonna be interesting. I want to see what happens from there, man.
That's
'Cause I like Ben Johnson. I like what he's done with that Detroit team. He kind of came out of nowhere. But I mean, some OCs are just good OC. They're not good head coaches. Then some head coaches are just head coaches, not good OCs. So I mean, vice versa. So I mean, who knows what's going to happen with okay, great, yeah, with that situation there. I think that I mean with Ben Johnson, he's 38 years old. He's younger, and I'm not saying Vrabel old, but it's just like I don't know. I just think it's time for something fresh and new. You know, you got your quarterback. You hope. Ben Johnson's from North Carolina. He played at Carolina. He's from about an hour from where I'm at. Like, I just think Ben Johnson would be like a breath of like, just something fresh. You know what I mean?
I would say like the Ben Johnson ceiling is Kevin O'Connell, Kyle Shanahan, McVay, that type of mode. I think Ben Johnson can't like he really want the job. I heard he not gonna waste his time interviewing with teams if he don't really have
Yeah,
high.
Ben Johnson. Yeah,
So I would say like I think Ben Johnson can sell himself well, like to the point where he can tell the crafts like, oh, you don't gotta worry about Drake May flip flopping from offensive coordinator to offensive coordinator because I'm gonna be here calling plays. But you also can look at it like when Vrabel come in there, what he can sell himself even better just by saying like I'm an experienced head coach. You know what I bring, da da da, this and that. Man, I wouldn't mind either, to be honest. I'm long
I
like
think Vrabel will bring the culture back
right.
immediately. He'll bring that back. Ben Johnson, we don't know. We don't know if he's a leader. We don't know if he's a head coach material. We don't know. I mean, that's a talented dad. Like the comment, like B, what's going on? Hey, it's a bunch of y'all in here. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We don't know what he can be as a head coach. Being a head coach at OC, they're two different things because
That's
you're
exactly
overseeing everything. And we
right.
just got done with it with Mayo, another young first time head coach.
Right.
Vrabel, the proof's in the pudding. We know what he can do. We know he's been there, done that. He's been coach of the year, been to the AFC Championship game. But what is the ceiling with Mike Vrabel? I mean, do we just want to get somebody that's just to win 7, 8? You want to like the Pittsburgh Steelers every year, win the 8, 9 games, but not really getting nowhere, or do you want the ceiling of like a Ben Johnson? You want to hit the home run. You know what I mean? And you want to go all out. I don't want to just be winning 8, 9 games a year. I mean, I'll take that over right now because we ain't really won much. But I mean, how much? I mean, I don't know, but Vrabel never had like a quarterback like Drake. He hasn't had Drake May, and we're assuming May is the guy. My thing is, who's Vrabel going to bring as the offensive coordinator if it's not Josh McDaniels?
I've been hearing like the Tommy Rees dude, the offensive coordinator from the Browns.
Tommy Rees, he's in Cleveland.
He's the passing game coordinator for the Browns.
Yeah.
I think that's who he is. But I mean,
I
uh,
wouldn't mind keeping AVB as a quarterback coach or like an offensive coordinator assistant or a passing game coordinator, something like that.
AVP ain't stepping down. If you tell him to step down, I think he gone. But
I mean,
uh,
who gonna want him though?
I mean, you don't think nobody gonna take the chance
Yeah,
on
yeah.
him?
He did good with as
Right, Drake
he
May
did good, man.
and Joe Milton, like someone gonna take the chance on AVP.
I hate to switch it up too much though for me, man. I
But
would.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that, man. I prefer Ben Johnson, but I wouldn't mind having Mike Vrabel, that type of coach. You know what you're gonna get. Tough, like to players play for him. He lead man, and he what Kraft wanted Gerard Mayo to be.
Who? Johnson.
Vrabel,
Oh, okay, Vrabel.
like
Yes,
how
Vrabel.
Vrabel is. I think Kraft thought Gerard Mayo can be that or higher. But I mean, I just hope they give Ben Johnson a chance. Like what I'm hearing, it seems like Vrabel gonna be hired before the weekend.
Before because they've already interviewed two minority coaches.
Right. So
Leftwich, Pet Hamilton, Ben Johnson. Who knows when that's probably tomorrow? I'm assuming a Zoom,
no,
and then
I heard it's between Thursday and Saturday when the Lions gonna let him and Aaron Glenn do virtual interviews Thursday through
okay.
Saturday.
So if we don't hear anything by because if Vrabel interviewing, if we don't hear nothing by the end of the week, I'm thinking they're probably gonna wait on Ben Johnson then, and I'm thinking it's probably gonna wait. But what if we met like what if we mess around? Okay, let's just say we waited out. Say, hey, Ben Johnson blew us away. We want him to come in person. Vrabel goes to the Saints. I'm just throwing something out. Vrabel goes to the Saints. We got all our ducks in one. We got our eggs in one basket for Ben Johnson. They get to the Super Bowl, and let's just say he withdraw. He don't want to come now to the Patriots and whatnot. That would be bad. Bro, I can
Ah,
see something like that happen.
nah, I think Ben
He
Johnson.
did it last year, though. You remember in Washington?
Yeah,
Everybody
he
thought
did
he was going to Washington.
he did that last year, but I think he probably wanted to get another year.
Bro,
Like,
that'd be a bad look on him too.
yeah, that would. I think he gonna be a head coach next year. I mean, he got the opportunity to make more money, and he even made his name basically how like a Jamar Chase situation where Jamar Chase ain't get his money this year, but he finna be top dollar next year. Ben Johnson just rose to the occasion. And he got even better. I mean, yeah, he gonna be a head coach, but I'm with you on that. We waited out
You
Vrabel.
never, bro. You put all your eggs in one basket. It's like,
Right, Vrabel
dang. Now
signed
we
some,
left picking. Do we call Brian Flores? Do we call somebody?
but I can say is I think Vrabel will. I think we gonna want Vrabel, but Vrabel gonna want to tape and see what the Raiders got to say.
Yeah.
Like he
Okay.
gonna take his interview with the Raiders after us probably.
Okay. So we just can't let him leave the building, basically.
But I wouldn't be surprised when I seen you that quote when Vrabel got hired for head coach for the New England Patriots by Friday morning or
Yeah,
Thursday
it
night.
wouldn't be shocking. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be shocking. I mean, you would think because Detroit I would think it's kind of like a disadvantage for Ben Johnson with him coaching the Lions. You want to be all focused on there, but you got a lot of teams that want your services and whatnot. So these teams are forced to wait a few weeks because assuming Detroit gonna keep winning, they got the number one seed. They got to buy. I think they probably gonna play the winner of the Rams and the Vikings. They should win that first round matchup. Then they probably get the Eagles or whoever. They probably. I mean, if it goes out, let's just say Detroit continues to win. We can't officially bring him in or hire. I think you can bring him in after the divisional round, but you can't. He can't agree to a deal until after till his team is eliminated.
but
Well, let's just say. I mean, the Super Bowl is like what's the day? The 8th, I think.
in
January the 7th. The Super Bowl is February 9th. Let's just say Detroit continues to win and they make it till February the 9th or whatnot. I mean, now you
yeah,
talking the combine is like 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. So
man,
he, but I'm sure he probably have a staff already lined up and stuff like that. He
I,
already had that lined up. But I was like, Dad, you waiting a month to hire Ben Johnson.
I'm praying on the Lions' downfall.
It would
before
actually help.
before all this, I wanted them to win the Super Bowl. I'm praying on them to lose the division round.
So you want Ben Johnson,
I want Ben Johnson. I'm not
but
gonna
you
lie.
wouldn't be mad with Vrabel, right?
I won't be mad. I would be happy with both. They are upgrade over
So
Mayo.
basically, flip a coin, basically.
Yeah, I flip a coin which one they ever land on.
Yeah, I think with Ben, I think more upside with Ben, younger, higher ceiling. I mean, offensive guy, you ain't got to worry about hitting on offensive coordinator. You can find an OC. He probably gonna bring a lot of people in from Detroit. And
Right.
then I think Kraft had a press conference yesterday where he said, "What you think about Elliott Wolf? You think he's going to stay or what?" I like Wolf, man. I would like to give him an
Uh,
opportunity.
Speaking of Wolf, I think I meant to send you some. I heard he got ties with like down the road, like in the past, like him and Ben Johnson got ties.
I heard that.
I heard that Elliot
So
Wolf,
and then Kraft said that Wolf and Highsmith is going to be in the
yeah,
office with the helping with the interview. So why would I mean? Let's just say they interviewing Vrabel, but Vrabel wants to bring his own guy. Elliott probably ain't going away because he probably trying to get him out of the way or whatnot. So you gonna okay this man to be the coach, but then you're fired. You feel me? So, but I think he's close to. I've heard he's. I don't know. I don't think him and Vrabel has a connect. I think him and Ben Johnson do. Because
yeah,
they say Wolf is respected around the league.
I heard that too. And then I seen a video of Ben Johnson talking to Sam Howell. He was like, "You the second best quarterback in UNC history,"
I seen that. Yeah,
but I don't think he was mentioning Drake May because I think Drake May wasn't even up
Drake
there.
May won't there. Well, he was
Yeah,
probably there. Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, I think if you put it like this, if it was Elliot Wolf, Jonathan Kraft choice, I
probably
think
Ben
that
Johnson.
go Ben Johnson.
Yep.
But Robert Kraft so impatient, he's scared that Vrabel gonna get the interview with the Raiders coming up. I think the minute Vrabel
He about
walked
to
through,
panic.
the minute Vrabel walked through the door, here you go the keys, here you go the keys. Like
Yeah, yeah.
what you want, what you like,
I would love to be a fly on the wall, man.
right? But
Like, I just think, man, at some point you gotta. I don't know, man. It's just I want to see who Vrabel brings with him as a general manager. If he because they said if they say Elliot Wolf's not even the GM, he's like the executive. It's so many freaking
right,
titles, man. Like I don't know what's Elliot Wolf wrote. They said Elliot Wolf would be fine with stepping down a little bit because he had like a new grading system or something like that. So it makes sense though because they said they hadn't really used it yet.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
was
they
like,
said yeah.
okay,
So I started clicking there. I said, okay, it makes sense because last year they probably was using the old grading system.
right.
While on those scouts was using that, and they went off of that. They probably haven't had time to get the new one implemented now. So I wouldn't mind giving Wolf another year, see how it go or whatnot.
And I don't even and I think Wolf got potential to be one of the
I
like
think I like Elliot Wolf.
right. So let's see what this new grading system get us in this draft because I heard that the grading system was like the old grading system was on like random stuff like oh I can't even
Yeah,
really
but I mean, what your grading system should have Lad McConkey over Jalen Pope.
yeah and I think that new grading I seen something that that grading system was with like stuff like that it would have been a Lad McConkey of a Pope if they would have used this year's grading system
Man,
but
this grading system better be something magnificent, man.
it
I mean,
better because
I'm telling you, bro, because
I
I
think
like Wolf. His dad is Ron Wolf.
right
So I like Elliot. Wolf. I like Elliot. I would
and
like for it to work out.
And Wolf is known to copy everything his dad do. Draft develop, all this other stuff. One thing I ain't like I would say like don't rule Ben Johnson out yet is Elliot Wolf dad always hired an offensive mind head coach.
He did.
Yes.
Mm.
Like that's why I say if it was up to Elliot Wolf and Ben Johnson and not just Kraft.
I think if it's up to, I think it's gonna be banned then.
And I hope they like don't rush it. Like literally see what
You
Ben
don't
Johnson
want to
got to say.
rush it, but you don't want to wait either.
Yeah, you don't want to wait, but don't like at least let Ben Johnson get his interview in his virtual interview.
Like if we hear something Thursday night, hey, Mike Vrabel's been hired, and then they rushed it.
That'd be a bad look, man. Like
Yeah.
Kraft said,
Wait till like Sunday or Monday or something like that.
right, right. But I wouldn't be mad, man. I wouldn't.
It was based off firm grip, eye contact, and how parents in the household.
He talking about that old one,
Oh,
that old grading system.
okay, yeah, because I don't know what it would. That was awful.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, bro. I think that was Belichick's system. I guess it was terrible.
right.
Nikhil Harry over AJ Brown, DK Metcalf. I mean, even McCole Harmon's still playing in the league.
Did you see what Bill Belichick said?
Yeah, I seen that earlier. I forgot I was gonna pull that up here. Yeah, he said that something about he lost. I think the last 4 years he didn't have control or something. What did he say?
Basically, like every they wasn't seeing eye to eye on things. Just
Yeah.
it up. Like people wasn't collab being collaborative on stuff. Me,
Shit, they can't draft. We go mess up a wet dream. I mean, right now we're sitting where we're at four. We're not moving four unless we move up. I seen the Titans fire their GM. So you gotta assume they're probably gonna go quarterback, probably Cam Ward. Cleveland maybe go Shador. Now that let's see what I'm hoping somebody get crazy over freaking Jalen Miro or something like that, but I doubt it.
right?
They say Drew Allen might come out for Penn State.
That would be interesting.
If he comes out and somebody get crazy for
Who
him,
they who Penn State play next week?
they got Notre Dame this Friday, this
If
Thursday or Friday. I think it's Thursday.
if he balls out again,
He might come out if they can. He might come out if they
they end
continue.
up making it to next week. If they beat Notre Dame, they'll make it to the national
I'm
championship.
kind of hoping for Penn State to win and he ball out.
I hope he ball out against Notre Dame and
Because they say
put
he
up
already committed to come back. But you can change that though. I
right.
think you got like a certain date.
If people start telling him like, yeah, man, you'll be a top 5 pick, blah blah this, he gonna go out.
Yeah. So I mean, who does he look like to you? Like remind you, like comp wise.
Man, the dude built like Josh Allen.
He is built
I
like Allen.
wouldn't say he that athlete like Josh Allen and me, but
He
he
got
got
an arm.
he got a cannon.
Yeah.
I wasn't even familiar with his game too.
Man, I've been looking at some Abdul Carter film. Bro,
Boy,
he him.
and you talking about Travis Hunter at 4. I'm telling you. So
Bro,
I
it's
put it
between Hunter. I don't Hunter still might be there though.
okay, go put it like this. Mike, you heard what Kraft said. The head coach gonna have a lot of say so and everything. Basically like saying they gonna be the next Bill Belichick. You tell me Mike Vrabel come in here. Who he gonna choose at number 4? Hunter on the board, Carter on the board.
I don't know, man, because bro, he probably gonna go with Carter, but I won't rule out Hunter because Hunter
I
can
mean,
be dynamic on both sides of the ball.
I wouldn't rule out Hunter, but like how you said, you've been watching
Bro,
stuff.
Abdul Carter, he leaps off your screen, bro. Like you don't even have you be like, dang, who's number 11? Like he leaps off your screen, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like if I was just to say go to a game and point out who the best player on that defense is, you would say Carter immediately. Like
Bro, he and then like I was like, he ain't just no pass rusher. No, he's not just a pass rusher. He can stop the run. He
right?
can take down. He can do all that. But like Uche, he's not a Josh Uche.
Oh,
Wait, no, because
he
Uche was just a pass rusher.
right.
This guy got the actual. He got inside moves, outside moves. He's quick. He can
Lineman.
stop the run or whatnot. He got. I seen earlier watching some film. I forgot who they was playing or whatnot, but he made a crazy like he was dribbling a basketball move and went through the dude, bro. Like he explosive. He's explosive as heck, man. The
Man,
guy, he's a baller.
the dude's so crazy. I've been on TikTok scrolling. The dude say Michael Parsons was so good at Penn State. It was showing Penn State highlights number 11. People in the comments was like, man, that's Abdul Carter. They ain't Michael Parsons.
Cause they got the same number, bro. He's like the baby.
That, that just shows you.
If I knew right now he's gonna be Michael, he gonna be what Michael Parsons is for the Cowboys. I want Abdul Carter. It's not even close. If I knew right now he gonna be Michael Parsons for Dallas, what Michael Parsons doing for the Cowboys right now? If you're telling me that's what Abdul Carter gonna do, I don't even want to. I mean, I'll send the card in 3 months early. I
Man,
want
you
Abdul
can
Carter.
see it on tape that the dude is gonna be a day one 10 sack season, 10 plus sack season from day one.
And
That
and see that's gonna make everybody else better. Keon White gonna get better.
exactly.
Dietrich Wise, if he's gonna get better. Christian Barmore. I
Look,
mean, like whatever we do in free, he's gonna make. And we cannot get after the pasture. This year was sad. Bro, me and you could have been playing quarterback for that Chargers game, and we would have completed passes, bro. Like
you're
seriously, there was
right.
no pass rush
That
at all. But
that
you know
right
why?
there, that
Like,
right there alone just made me want Abdul Carter, man.
bro, he's a blue chipper. Day one.
You need that player. Like people double teaming Christian Barmore inside.
And Keon White. That's why
Right.
Keon White started the season all hot. And then you
High.
saw what happened, right?
Nobody knew what he could do. They was
Yeah.
giving one
You
one
can't double everybody.
exactly. So that's why I say, man, you can't. I'm not mad that we lost that number 1 pick, but I'm mad. Put it like that. I'm
But
mad
you know,
because
if we lost the first pick, we probably not going to get on Carter though, because you're not taking number one
nah,
overall,
yo. But I'm saying like we had the number 1 pick. We could have traded back the number 4, got someone
and got some more
next year's first round. But it is what it is.
ammunition or whatnot.
No matter what, we should get a blue chip player day one started with that number 4 pick.
How you don't you know how you? I seen somebody say today that we should take Tech McMillan at 4. I'm like, no,
Nah, he like around us.
9-10.
I wouldn't even say 9-10. I say like 6, the
6.
highest. I think someone get Ted McMillan with like they're around that range. But watching Drake London, man, made me even want Ted McMillan. That man put up like 10 receptions, 200 yards this week.
I think he's probably a little taller than Drake London.
He
Maybe
is 6'5".
he long. Hunter, he could chase 10 touchdowns, bro. The
Like,
Giants need to get Travis Hunter.
I mean, we got a case for Carter and Hunter. Like,
I'm hoping one of these quarterbacks, because you know every year somebody just starts going crazy. People just shoot up the draft boards.
yeah,
Like
that
remember the year Anthony Richardson came out,
exactly,
nobody was talking about Anthony Richardson like that,
exactly.
and then he started to heat up, and then boom, he went 3 to the Colts. So
Someone gonna take a chance on Miro, but he's not going in the top 3. The only, the only
unless
chance
he
he
go
got,
crazy at the combine, pro days, and the meetings and stuff like that.
I still don't think he go top 3.
Look,
I
JJ
don't,
McCarthy got his start rose up last year.
JJ McCarthy, he is better than Miro. It is,
Yeah,
I can say though, only way you see 3 quarterback go top 3, you see Drew Allard come out this year.
yeah. If he comes out, I
I
can
think he
probably.
gonna consider it once people start telling him, man, like you got your ceiling higher than Shador and Cam
That's
Ward.
what the report is that he might, if he does it, that's good for the Patriots because now we're at 4. The Giants need a quarterback. The Browns need a quarterback. Titans going quarterback or whatnot. 3 quarterbacks can go straight. So like, if Drew Aller was to come out, if he was declared for the draft right now, where would you have him going? Like top 5 probably.
Man, I would take him over Ward and Shador. Six
So
five, he younger, ceiling higher. That's just like I'm not comparing him to May because he ain't got no production like May had in college, but that's just how like people coming out talking about May. Like he's young, he got the ceiling, but I really think Drew Aller, like I've been impressed by watching him these last couple games and stuff like that. Like I can see it, like he got all the tools to. And look, if the Giants be the last one to take him, who Giants? Uh, who they coach is again? I forgot.
they ball.
Dayball was the one who turned Josh Allen around. You
Yeah,
don't think he have a pitch to say I can help this kid get to what I got Allen to? So I
he
mean,
can run too.
exactly. So
I don't know none of they wide receivers at Penn State.
exactly, and he ain't working with no good weapons. He just got that good run game and stuff like that. But he got Tyler Warren, that good tight
Yeah,
end.
yeah, tight end. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
He'd
yeah.
probably be a late first, early second rounder.
So okay, we say Vrabel, his first pick would be like Carter. Who you
This is
think?
good. Hey, this is a good question right here. Will Howard could, if he keep looking good. Yeah, that's another one. And win Natty and keep 90% passer rating. You think top 5?
Yeah, he on the older side of the quarterbacks. Like I feel like, well, Bo Nix was older too. So I mean, like
Hey,
yeah,
Will
you
Howard been
gotta
balling though.
be from a high. You got a point because Bo Nix was on the older side too, and what he went top 15.
He 23 years old.
Oh, he is with Howard. How old
Yeah.
Bo Nix is?
I think Bo is 40. No, not 40, but 20. No, I was reading something else. It seemed like he's 40 as long as he been playing.
Yeah,
Bo Nick's 20, he about to be 25.
damn.
For real. For real. So Drew Allen's 23. So I mean that's solid. I mean, uh yeah, we if we can get if Allen can ball out, man, that'd be good. Cause now Hunter might be there at 4. Then if 3
Right.
quarterbacks go, Hunt, you can have your choice of Hunter, Carter, Ted Banks, Will Johnson. You like Will Johnson?
I like him. I think he passed Sertan, man.
I'm not
That
taking. I'm not taking top 5 though.
I'm not even gonna. Yeah, he's not no need for us because well, Alex Austin and Gunzo.
Yeah, he been playing good.
I think Alex Austin and Gunzo would be a good pair with
They should have
with,
been playing Alex Austin.
right. I don't know what's been going on with him.
That's what I'm saying. Bo went top 10, I think. Yeah, no,
He
Bo
went
was
12.
Bo top 10?
He went 12 to the
Yeah,
Broncos.
yeah, yeah.
But put it like this, I say variable. He'll take Carter. Who you think Ben Johnson would take at number 4?
Travis Hunter.
I seen people say Kevin Banks, and then Emeka Ibuka in the second round. I
Kevin
heard.
Banks at 4?
Well, with the first pick, I that's what people been saying. Kevin Banks and
I
Emeka.
see him taking Ted McMillan before Kevin Banks.
I mean,
Where you see Ibuka going? Second round or late first?
I can see late first the way he's playing now. Like
So we'd have to trade back into the first spot.
Emeka Ibuka is like JSN.
We'd
Jackson.
have to trade back into the first then.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know if I want to do. We don't need to be giving them assets.
nah, not right now, not right now.
If I'm trading back into the first, give me Luther Burden.
Correct,
Because
correct.
I'm not taking Luther in the top 10. I take
Luther,
I trade back a couple times to take Luther Burden.
wherever to watch the Commanders at is gonna take Luther Bird.
I take Luther around about 14, 15, something like
Right.
that.
Yeah, he in that range. Anything 15,
And
but
you cannot take him top 5, top 10. No.
correct.
But man, it's gonna be very interesting to see, man. Right now, number one, I want Travis Hunter. That's my first option. Then after Hunter, it'd be Abdul Carter. But I flip flop, man, from Hunter to Carter. I don't know which one it is, but Carter explosive, bro. He nice.
That's the thing, man. Like we lack pass rusher bad. Pass, I'll say
And look at our division. Josh Allen. We always
exactly.
struggle. We struggle against Tua. Who
It's
knows what the Jets do?
cool. Like,
Who knows
bro,
what the Jets do at quarterback? Like we need somebody with
man,
a fast-paced Miami offense. You need somebody like a Carter that can get to the quarterback. You need to have a good pass rush. Look at Buffalo. But then, and saying that, you need to be able to score quick too. So Travis Hunter will make sense there at 4-2.
that's crazy.
And Abdul Carter, he can cover. He can cover. I've seen him cover backs at the backfield, tight end stuff like that. He can do a lot, bro.
Yeah, I love Carter.
If
That's
we get Hunter and Ibuka, we in playoffs without drafting O line till fourth. Do you think we'd take Hunter and Ibuka?
mm-mm. They not gonna do
Nah.
that.
And Ibuka probably be gone next time we pick.
They not gonna. They wouldn't even do that even
If
if
anything, I'll take Hunter and Trey Harris if you can go two. Like I'd do
nah,
something
they ain't gonna double dip on receiver. I think they add a receiver. They get aggressive to add weapons around. Man, I really think they go
and go best play available.
right. I think free agent come. They going whoever in here, Vrabel, Johnson. I think they gonna lure free agents in just off them. Vrabel especially. Johnson. I think a lot
Oh yeah,
of.
Ben Johnson. They're gonna
I
come.
think a lot of offensive players want to play in Ben Johnson's system.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I think, man, the thing with Ben Johnson, it's a breath of fresh air. It's something new. Something we never, like he's an offensive guy. He's a tight pants guy, as they say. Like
man.
he's all that. So like it's a like we can start that our own Shanahan style, and then
Right.
he can pair with Drake May. Because I only think we've used Drake May to the best of his ability yet.
Exactly, and that's a
I
scary.
don't think we've used it to the best of his ability yet. I mean, the offense has really been pretty much traditional for the most part. I don't think a young guy gonna get the most out of Drake May.
Put it like this: you see how John Harbaugh went to the Chargers and basically made
Jim Harbaugh.
yeah Jim Harbaugh went to the Chargers and made Justin Herbert and that Chargers team a winning team, but they run the ball a lot. But Justin Herbert he looks more mature and stuff, and I think that's what you'll get from Brable and May. With Ben Johnson
You got to outscore team. Yeah, you have to outscore. No more of that run the ball. You can't. No, you got to outscore teams.
I think Ben Johnson, you getting an MVP Drake May out of Ben Johnson.
Yeah, I'm thinking he put it like a 35, 10, 35 and 10 a year or something like that.
Yeah.
Hunter and Penn State tight end or Travion Henderson. We need game break. Yeah, true.
Probably wouldn't go offense twice.
Huh?
Nah, he said Hunter and somebody else on the offense side of the ball. I think they go.
Travis Hunter do solve two positions for you, corner and wide receivers.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even get Hunter if you thinking about mainly playing him at DB.
Yeah, true, true. I just want to see how the top because we got about 3 months. We got a couple months to go. We got a long ways to go to see how this draft gonna play out. I'm hoping Allen comes out, but if not, I still think Travis Hunter got a potential to be there at 4 because we've seen crazy things. And maybe the Giants just say, "Hey, we don't want to go Hunter. We'll take Mason Grant or we'll take Abdul Carter, pairing with Brian Burns." Like a lot of things can happen there because they might go Sam. Let's just say they take Sam Darnold in free agency, and then okay, we don't need a quarterback, so let's get into the pass rusher, or let's get something like I can see the Giants doing passing on because they already got one alpha receiver in Malik Neighbors, and you're gonna bring in boy that got potential to be bad. There you can get trapped. I've seen Travis Hunt on the sideline too, so I don't think he's not. I'm not saying he's like that, but do you want two guys like that? So
That's
I don't
correct.
know. It's gonna be interesting. But I think the first two teams are they quarterback team. Browns and Titan, they got quarterback. And then the Giants, they're quarterback team too, but they're not going to reach for a mirror. They're not reaching for a Carson Beck. So Drew Allen, if Drew Allen has a pretty good college football playoff, that's what they'll probably take him or they might trade back with somebody. And I mean, it's a lot of things. We got a lot, man. It's gonna be so much crazy crap this offseason, man. Got a long way to go.
We need
Like
to
some
start.
team might just fall in love with Jalen Milroe. Say, hey, we got to take him at 3 because he won't be in the second round, which I think he will be there day 2, second round.
We
But
need to start. We need to start doing live mock drafts.
I'm doing all that. All this coming. All of it. We doing all that.
Oh
I
yeah.
got I got all that. I got so much stuff planned for between now and April. Don't make no sense, man.
All right.
So
Yeah. That,
got a lot of stuff brewing and whatnot. But I really believe like 4 is a sweet spot to be in because it could always. I know we lost the game. I mean, we won a game and we could have. Well, it could always be worse. We could be picking outside the top 10 by
we would.
winning a game because it was so close. A lot of teams were so bad this year. We'd be picking an 8 or something like that. So I think 4 is a pretty sweet spot. And I think the players that are going to be on the board, Ted McMillan, Abdul Carter, players like it's the couple tackles, the guards and whatnot, they still going to be on the board. So it's just you would have had a luxury with that number 1 pick because you can do a lot of things with it. Trade out, you can do this, you can do that. So I think that's why a lot of the frustration coming with not getting that number 1 pick. What you think about the defensive coordinator position? You see Covington interview with the Bengals today. Well, he did be interview with the Bengals.
Oh yeah, that's funny, man. I hope they take him.
Yeah, Senior Bowl. He might do good in Cincinnati. They got to get some players.
Yeah, that's what they need.
Might
They
get
need,
the Bengals defensive coordinator.
huh?
We might get the Bengals defensive on Lou. The one
Yeah, Ben Johnson come. I heard that Ben Johnson and Lou got ties.
I wonder who would Vrabel bring as defensive coordinator though.
Variable man. I know he got that. I heard he got that stuff lined up.
Would you take Mike McCarthy as head coach?
Hell no. Mm-mm.
Let me see. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't. Yeah, I see right now. It says Belichick says he has shared a vision with the Patriots until the last 4 years. So basically, what you mean? What you think he's trying to say?
He trying to clash on Elliot Wolf or somebody probably.
Smarty funny, man. All this comes out now, man. Did you see the report today about some of the players what they were saying about Gerard Mayo?
Oh
That
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
knew
yeah.
during the spring that things were right or something like that. I think somebody said they was going the right direction, but then he said like one day it was this, the next day it was something else. Bro, I think we could have seen that from our couch, eat potato chips, man. We could have seen that. Like I think we kind of knew, like we could have seen that, man. Like something wrong. Cause
Gerard,
like I knew we was going downhill when they was moving Michael Wing all over the place
right,
during the season. This was during the season, not in the
yeah,
all season.
right, and then Gerard probably talking
And
so much.
what? Let me ask you this, D. At what point, like during the season or the whole offseason, did you know this was going to be a disaster? Like, what was
that
the what was the first what was the first red flag?
the Eagles joint practice.
Oh yeah,
Man, I was trying to close my eyes and hide my ears, and when I had watched a Greg Bedard podcast, man,
Hey, I be watching. Yeah, I be watching Greg.
it literally broke my heart, man. I was like,
Him
damn.
and Nick Cattles.
Yeah. I say, man, yeah. I mean, cause like when we were seeing like them play in practice 1-on-1, I
I
was
do have
like,
a special guest coming on in a couple weeks. I'll make that announcement probably next week. But got special guest. We're doing a special guest podcast in about a couple weeks. Got a special guest coming in. A lot of people should know him. But go ahead.
yeah, I was here when we was hearing, I mean, when they was practicing by themselves, I was hearing, well, it wasn't really that bad because you was seeing Pope all over Twitter, Baker all over
Yeah.
Twitter. So it wasn't that bad until that That joint practice really, like, literally started. Like, okay, it's and then all these different offensive line combinations every week.
Bro.
And you got players quitting. Like, shoot Sakura for when he had quit, basically quit on the team. I was like, yeah, they
Yeah, I said, oh my God.
Gerard can't lead, man. That was like, yeah, he can't lead, man. What was the
Bro, I think I knew after the first game when we beat the Bengals and the way we beat them, I was like, oh my gosh, this we are in store for a freaking year. And then the next part was the ice on the cake was when Mayo said Drake May outplayed Jacoby, but Jacoby's gonna be. I'm like, oh, now I'm not. I don't know if May would have won that game against Cincinnati because I mean it could have been it could have been a bad game for him. I don't know because he probably gave the Bengals more opportunities to get back. I mean, a lot of things could have happened,
right?
but man, I knew right then. I was like, oh, but then all the offense every week it was offensive line combination. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Like it was like what could go wrong did go wrong, man. It was bad, bro. Like every week of offensive line combinations, you had people quitting on the team. Elliot Wolf was signing practice squad. Now, what's his name? Jacobs. People, I mean, I think he was a solid for where he came from.
Right.
For he was all right. He won't. I don't think he was a disaster. He's not a starter, but I think he was like Ben Brown. I give Elliot Wolf props for getting Ben Brown because we signed him. He didn't really have. He was pretty solid for us. I think the downfall for Mayo is when he didn't start Drake May. And if you're the head coach, you're supposed to make this. I think Wolf and probably VP just wasn't ready to start him yet, or something like. Because I think the offensive line was a mess, which is I could see that. And then you weren't sure about the receivers and the chemistry, things like that.
Right.
But I mean, who knows what game we would have won? I think some of the games would have been more competitive if we would have started game. I think that's it. That Seahawks game, maybe we might get that one. Might get the Seahawks game. Maybe don't take that sack there. It's another game we lost. The Dolphins game, the first Dolphins game. That's when I was like, oh my freaking gosh. Like that when Jalen Poe couldn't get us, because that's when it kind of started going down here for him. We couldn't even score a touchdown that game. We didn't do anything. Did we score a touchdown? No, we scored that game. We scored a touchdown that game, right?
Yeah.
Against Miami.
Yeah.
But that was the weird game. I don't know what the final score of that game was, but we couldn't even beat the freaking Dolphins, bro. And that was awful. I don't remember what the final score of that game. I think we did score a
It's
touchdown that
like
game.
15 to
It was some weird, crazy
8
score.
score, yeah.
We couldn't do anything against the freaking Miami. Man, that was ridiculous. I think May wins that game. Like it was an abomination all freaking year, man. It was bad all year. And then I told you, I said after the season, you're gonna get reports from players, everybody coming out saying this, that, and the third. I told you that. That's normally how it goes. Because I remember when we got rid of Bill last year, everything started just
I,
come on out.
I wonder who that player was because Dietrich Wise always defended me. Godshaw. I think he
Keon White, probably.
yeah. I was like, I was
I'm
about
gonna
to say
say Keon White or trying to think who else.
I say Keon White, maybe Jonathan Jones.
No,
Cause
I don't think Jonathan. I don't know about Jonathan. He's more of a good. I don't think Jonathan Jones has said that.
well, yeah, it gotta be someone that's like young and
No, I don't think Duggar, as
I
bad as he was.
I say Keon White.
But if I'm trying to think, who else would it been though? Probably a defensive player, right?
Keon White, who on defense? I
Mm,
wouldn't say Tavai. I want to say him.
Maybe Kayshawn Booty, man. He said a lot of damn things.
I don't think he was booty.
Man,
Him,
Kayshawn Booty said some crazy. Now he started the ball out the past couple weeks, but he said some damn mess all year.
because you gotta look at it. He couldn't. It couldn't been Kayshawn Booty because Bill Belichick put him in the doghouse. At least Gerard Mayo gave him a chance.
Yeah. B from Ohio said Baker. Nah.
Nah, he don't got the right to say nothing.
Yeah. And Kayshawn Booty, I knew he was going out here when Kayshawn Booty started talking about. I mean, I was like, wow. Like,
Booty.
I'm trying to think who probably would have. What about Taki probably?
I was thinking that, like, but I never heard him talk.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
What about Gottschall?
nah. He always defended me, Mayo. You ain't
He
see
did. He did.
seen the real like sad, like I ain't get to see him on the way out. Or,
Beat
I
your
think
wives. No, I don't know who.
man,
I
that's
don't
how
know.
Keon White work, man.
Yeah, I
Keon
don't know
White,
who. I don't know who probably said something then, man.
Keon White publicly said it need to be changes made.
Keon White looked like he said he'll say something like.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's interesting, man. Like it was just a very unprofessional. One thing about not Mayo, but Vrabel, he's gonna bring the culture back. No more
right.
riding bicycles in the locker room. No more doing all this crazy stuff. I think we'll be a more serious franchise now. We're Vrabel back. With
Hey,
Mayo, I think everything was just too. It was too soft, too light round there. You know what I mean?
yeah, I heard that.
B says Tavai.
Nah, Tavares. He
I
said
don't know, man. The way he came out the past couple weeks, I don't know.
he said the fans need to stop saying fire Mayo, blah blah. So I don't think it's Tavares, but I seen somebody say the last time they seen someone, they said they knew the downfall on this team when they seen Michael Winter riding the bicycle.
Oh yeah, that was man. It was bad, bro.
they
It was
said
bad.
they say the only coach they seen someone let do this was Antonio Pearson. Both coaches fired now.
Did Pierce let them do that?
Yeah,
I did. Who was running the bike for the? I think I did see something like that.
Devontae Adams and
Yeah, they was playing basketball or something,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Mayo was too friendly, man. He tried to take
Yeah,
away.
he was too much of a player. I think Vrabel's a player's coach, but he is a
He
coaching center though.
he's gonna have them discipline.
Yeah, he gonna have a Mayo was just bro. Mayo didn't have a clue, bro. He didn't
Man,
have a clue what was going.
Mayo wanted to be boys with them too much, man.
Yeah, he wanted to be more like a CEO. He would like say he want to be the CEO coach. But I'm
like
like, bro, you ain't done anything. And he was a good linebacker coach. What good? He should have just went to defensive coordinator because what I think happened, we hired him too quick. We wanted Bill Belichick to get the record within a couple years, and then whenever Bill gets the record, I guess we was gonna move on from Bill and
right.
let Mayo go. But I
Yeah.
think we hired Mayo a year too early.
And then I feel like Mayo wanted to be liked by all of them so much when he was
Yeah,
coming out saying that Stevenson wasn't gonna start this week, and then
bro, I was like, oh my freaking god! Like, how can you say that to in the production meetings or whatever to the broadcasters that's covering the game, and then we see Steve. I was like, is that Stevenson play star? Like, what in the world? Like, I was, and then he said May outplayed Jacoby, but Jacoby starting,
hey,
and then it's like he said it's an open competition, but bro, it was just too much, bro. And then every day, I mean, it got to the point it was walk back Mondays they were called. It was bad, bro. It was just bad, man. Did you see when
oh
they said the dude from WEI, I don't know his name, but he said he was gonna walk it back or something. And Jacoby was like, oh, not Jacoby, but Gerard, like, oh, that's a good one. That's like it was a couple weeks ago. I
right.
probably got to send it to you, but bro, it was a mess. I didn't think it would be this bad though.
I seen somebody on Twitter say they saw Mayo at Food Lion, and
For real?
yeah, they say they saw Mayo at Food Lion, and they was talking junk to him. Mayo was finna attack him.
What the heck?
I think they was playing around or something.
They should look. They should took the Super Bowl era jerseys and make them wear the 1990 uniforms. Oh wow!
Yeah,
But
they say they saw Mayo at Food Lion with a New York Jets shirt on. I think they were just trolling though.
had to be, man. But Man, this gonna be it for tonight, man. What's tomorrow? Come on back on live to tomorrow night. Talk some more NFL draft. See what other news we got on the Patriots for the rumor for the coaching search and all that. So make sure y'all check me out tomorrow. Hey, make sure y'all hit. It's a bunch of y'all in here. Make sure you hit that like button on YouTube. I'm on TikTok night. TikTok now. Go to Ken's Pass on TikTok. Follow me there. Follow me Instagram, YouTube. Please give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate it. Hey, we got a lot of things to come this all season Pats Nation. I appreciate all y'all being here with me, man. I will be back live tomorrow night at 7:30 same time. So make sure you check me out. Y'all have a good one.